Alright, here's kind of a part 1 video for Great Lakes 4x4, the four-wheel drive forums. Just going to kind of go through and explain some of the stuff I want to do to this here service truck. First of all, it's a 2000 Ford F350. It is a 7.3 liter Powerstroke, automatic 4x100 automatic transmission, and it is four-wheel drive, Dana 60 front end and a 10.5 inch rear Ford Sterling axle. Currently just the stock wheels on 265/75 16, just some sort of all-terrain Corsa. That's what it says. Yeah. They ride nice and do the job, but I will eventually get larger tires. So I guess we'll go through and show you what I've done so far and what my plans are. When I got it, the mirrors are smashed, so I put on some of these. They're 04 to 06 mirrors with the light on the end. They're manual. I have wired the running light. I have not wired the turn signal yet, but that's on the list. I have put a set of lariat seats in. They're a little beat up and they're getting kind of dirty from my work pants, so I get really oily and dirty. I got a little RTV on that, but I'm gonna get some seat covers, clean these up a little bit, get some seat covers. You can see this is kind of coming apart, but I can get a new top cover for this. It's not a big deal, not too worried about it. Much better than the old bench seat. The seat brackets were broken and they used to slide forward when you hit the brakes. Is pretty good, but see some manual transfer case. We got manual windows, manual locks, manual mirrors. We do have cruise control and we do have AC, and both work really nice, which is good. It's a pretty good combination for options. Power windows are all right. Power mirrors I don't really care for. Heated mirrors I'd like, but oh well. We got 311 849 on the odometer. It's pretty dirty because I've been driving it for every day for the past couple weeks. Put in a CB. It's a Cobra 148 GTL with a Wilson 5000 mag mount antenna. We're going to need to do rockers, and part of the floor right there is a little rotted out. I have to just do floor pans and rockers. If not, just put a new cab. This was a cabin chassis, F350, so there's that tag. Now as far as the service box goes, this is a 9-foot Napede, I think that's how it's pronounced, Napede service box. Something really special. This wasn't originally on the truck. I believe it was a flatbed. Well, the previous owner put this on here. Sorry, I have a little cold, so. Got a Class 5 hitch, 2.5 inch receiver. We have both 4-pin and the 7-pin connection right there. Just wired those in recently. They work good. I have a trailer brake controller. See all my junk that I've accumulated, mostly scrap, extra air fittings and whatnot. But this box is going to stay on here. I'm going to go through and clean some of the rust up and bed line it, the inside. Bed line the inside, bed line the bumper. Probably gonna make some sort of either hitch mounted vise or a vise that mounts to the box right there. Not entirely sure about that part yet. But we'll see what happens there. I guess we're gonna go through the box and show you what's in it right now. This this is supposed to be like consumable items and fluids and whatnot. You can see I got funnels, grease gun. He had some trans fluid, extra oil, just coolant there. I just have these in here. These are supposed to go to work. I just haven't yet. But by consumable items, I mean, so you have weather stripping, got O-ring sets, another O-ring set, a plethora of hose clamps. All these are hose clamps. There's piles. We got T-bar hose clamps, pre-tension hose clamps, a kit of regular old small hose clamps. Got a bunch of fuel injection hose clamps boxes in there. Regular screw band clamps. So plenty of hose clamps. You always need those. Then just miscellaneous hardware, self tappers. We're gonna keep paint, extra fluids. Screwdriver in here. Screwdriver's not supposed to be in there. Body panel clips. I have my fishing stuff in here, but we got a couple vests, funnels. Yeah, this is going to be fluids and consumable items, anything like that. You can see my filler necks in here. Because I had a flatbed, it is right here. All I have to do is make a steel tube that comes here, and I can attach it there. I just haven't done it yet. It's not a big issue for me. Let's go to the next one. This is going to be, God damn it, tool kits. So we got pulley installers, compression tester, just everything you could think of. It's like in a kit. Strut compressor, spring compressors, flaring kit, compression tester, coolant leak down tester, ball joint tools. Right now I also have just, so I can't really, have to go through and find all my tool kits. I don't know where the hell they are. But for now I just have some miscellaneous other things, mostly just air fittings, tons of air fittings. Extractor set. Yeah, this is just gonna be tool kits. That's all. Once we get everything organized in this. This box doesn't have much in it right now, but there's a reason for this. I'm gonna have the AC tools in here for now. Probably gonna put those in that front box. Got the AC vacuum pump, manifold gauges, but I'm gonna have all air tools in here, anything air related. So I'm gonna hang all my air tools by cheap quick connectors from the bottom of that. Have extra hose reels, keep my 1/2-inch hose, 1-inch impact, all my die grinders, impact guns, everything's gonna be hanging up. Gonna hang it all up nicely. Depending on how much space I can use, I'm probably gonna put some posts or bolts or something kind of at an angle that I can hang die grinders and wheels and all sorts of things, abrasive wheels for gasket cleaners, whatnot. So anything air tool related, you know, air hammer chisels, all that sort of things probably gonna go in here. But it's subject to change. Not entirely sure. Come over to this side. Get the little box down here. Don't mind the big hole. There's an access panel for the leaf spring here, and I just took it out and have it put it back in. This is going to be anything rigging related. So I have in this, I have a couple tow straps, tie downs, bungee cords. I have a bunch of chain in the bottom. I'm going to keep all my hitches and trailer related stuff, anything to rig stuff up, pull stuff, D-rings, Got a bunch in there. I got a bunch of big D-rings in there. That's pretty much what's going to stay in there, just because it's a small compartment. Here's... Oh, sorry about that. 6-foot box. Is going to be all hand tools, large hand tools. This tray I'm probably going to move up just to have more room, but we're going to keep... here's like some 3/4 sockets and 1-inch drive sockets that I have right now. That's just what I've needed, and I've taken out and just put them in here. But I'm gonna have 3/4 and 1-inch drive in these sections, and then like big pry bars. You can see I have hammers and torque wrench. Those just I've kind of just thrown miscellaneous tools in here as I need. These are my electrical bags, so I have fuses, butt connectors, electrical connectors, heat shrink tubing, pliers and crimpers, torch, multiple test lights, just anything electrical related. This is the main bag. This is the other bag I have of more electrical stuff. It's going to be wire ties, zip ties, got relay connectors, and I have just tons and tons of reels of wire in there. All the main colors to fix trailer lights and whatnot. Got a block heater cable, just all sorts of electrical stuff. Well, I guess, what else? Just hammers, all my big hammers in here. You're going to get a sledgehammer. It's got to get a lot of stuff. These are interior tools. There's some just miscellaneous shit everywhere. Another wrench roll, fuel thing, just a bunch of random shit. This is the only box I have mostly set up, and it's because it's my hand tools. I guess start with this. It's just a Craftsman top chest. Nothing special. This is all 1/2-inch drive, and I keep my ratchets, all my ratchets down here. You can see in normal sockets I have 1/2 through 1.25 inch. Some are missing. And then 10 through 27 for metric. Just pliers, and adjustable wrenches, just all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. Screwdrivers, you can see there's a bunch missing. There's some in the cab. I've been using them. Then I have a ton more to add to this too. Here's my hook and pick set. A couple miscellaneous shitty just picks and stuff that I've accumulated. These are all my punches and chisels. I have more somewhere. Don't know where. I'll find them eventually. So, valve grinding tool. And I keep tweezers in the top drawer, in case you get slivers or anything. Got a bunch of different types of tweezers, locking tweezers. There's locking ones. All sorts of different tweezers. You never know when you need to pull slivers out and whatnot, or pick shit out of little areas. I'm gonna take the top of this box off and make it so it slides in, so I can still lock it if I need. But I'm going to take the top of this off. But for now, you just lift that up. And there's my 3/8 and 1/4 drive. There's all my extensions. You have more of the swivels and stuff somewhere. I don't know where the hell they are. Find them eventually. And I'll probably take those little rails and mount them there. Here's my wrenches. I keep them on these wrench rings. They're actually super handy. I've never really thought I'd like them, but they're actually pretty good. And these are just hangers you get at Harbor Freight. These are really strong magnets. Like, these don't really move. But I have one for metric, one for standard. You take it out, and you just pop whatever wrench off you need. Or you can just bring the whole whole thing with you. That makes it pretty easy. As far as wrenches go, we have 5/16 up through 1 inch, and then 8 through 23 or 22. I have big wrenches up to 2 inches or 2.5 inches, and then I have metric up to 50 millimeter. Those will end up being in here somewhere. But once again, gotta find them. A glove holder. So I like to use gloves. Here's just shitty Craftsman torque spit, hex spit set. I've had it for probably 7 years now. Missing a few, broke a few, but overall good. Here's the power tool section. I like DeWalt. They have held up pretty good. I have no real brand loyalty. I'll buy whatever works. But as far as power tools go, I like having the same batteries. And DeWalt seems to work pretty good, so try to buy DeWalt where I can. Just regular impact, quarter-inch drive, or quarter hex drive impact, so you can do, screws. I have a 3/8 in it right now. It's pretty strong. I've had that one forever. Got the 5-inch angle grinder, 1/2-inch chuck drill, and then the big guy, the 1/2-inch drive impact CXR 20 volt. This thing is awesome. I love it. I have gotten away without air on my truck since I've owned it because of this thing right here. That will take out lug nuts. I've taken semi-truck lug nuts off with it. It's that good. I love it. And I use these big ass 6 amp hour batteries. Now for charging batteries, what I'm going to do is mount this little guy in here. It's a 350 watt continuous, I think 700 peak inverter. And I'm going to mount that down here and wire it in with the charger. But those 6 amp hour batteries last so long, I haven't needed to charge them in a few months. Switching between them. So, but that's what I have in there. I have a lot more tools to put in. I have a lot of ideas for things I'm going to do to this. It's going to get... It has a limited slip rear and it does work. I'm probably going to leave it. Probably put an ARB in the front because I will have air. I do have an air compressor for it. It's a gas-powered air compressor. It's going to be mounted up in the front. It's 20 gallon. I'm putting a Predator engine on it. I actually just got it completed. I'll have to make a video of it. And it works pretty good. Just waiting on a valve, unloader valve to come. We're going to put a ladder rack over it, get rid of the headache rack, build one into the ladder rack. We're going to put off-road, LED lights all around it for work lights. We're going to change these to LEDs. Like I said, we're going to put a vise somewhere on the back. I have a big air hose reel, 50-foot air hose reel. It's going to be mounted right here on the ladder rack hanging down. Or it's probably going to be on this side, and then I'm going to put my oxyacetylene torch reel right here. Those will be pretty cool. Come right off the back of the truck with the torches. And then we're probably going to put more marker lights around the wheel well. It's going to get 35s eventually. I'm going to put a light bar on the ladder rack in the front. I'd like to put a grill guard on it with a big winch, probably 15,000 pound Warn. Is what I have my eye on right now. That's about it for like external mods. I mean, I have tons of little things I want to do, as far as putting lights on. We're gonna put amber lights in the grill, maybe put some wigwags in the headlights. I have a big list of shit I want to do. So, as far as power mods go, we're gonna go with a Hydra tuner. It has a 3.5-inch straight pipe right now. Sounds pretty good. This truck gets up and goes pretty dang good for what it is. Weighs right about 8,500 pounds right now. So it's pretty heavy, but gets up and goes pretty good. But once you have everything on it, probably be upwards of 9,500 pounds. Transmission has already been rebuilt. There's a shift kit in it. It shifts really nice. Tow's really good. I really like this truck, and I'm gonna make it kind of a dual truck. I'm trying to think of all the other stuff I want to do. The ladder rack, I'm planning on putting in the ladder rack a sheet metal roof above everything to kind of keep the bed dry. I mean, it's not going to perfectly because the sides will be open. That's fine. I just want a little bit of protection. Gonna keep probably a 10-foot ladder on it. I'm gonna build some mounts for the inside of here for my small shovel, a couple jerry cans up there, high lift jack, axe, and then probably put a toolbox up in the front, right in front of the air compressor. Keep hydraulic jack in it. 20-ton jack's gonna be kept with the air tools. And then we'll keep this here hydraulic floor jack. Then we'll probably keep a chainsaw up there. So yeah, we got plenty of stuff to do on this. I'm gonna make update videos as we go. Yeah, that's my service truck. I'll be starting doing my own mobile repair out of it, and then it's gonna be my work truck, daily driver, somewhat of an off-roader, tow rig. I mean, it's gonna be everything. It's plenty of truck to do it, and so far it's been really reliable. So, all right, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more updates. I'll probably make updates every time I do something, every time something substantial happens. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.